Hey everybody, welcome back to Tech Odyssey. Today I'm here with a review of Moshi's SuperSkin case for the iPhone X. So I've never reviewed a Moshi product before, so I was happy to get my hands on one and test it out and do a full review for the fancy iPhone X. This is one of those super thin, minimalistic style cases. It's nothing but a shell. It's very, very thin. It comes in at 0.35 millimeters, and you'll see that whenever I take it out of the case. So not a whole lot as far as you're not going to get any drop protection, but it'll cover you for life. So those bumps, scrapes, bruises for your phone would otherwise absorb if you didn't have the case on it. So it's also kind of stylistic. It's neat, works well with the phone. So what we have here, a little bit about it: exceptionally thin and clear, which is true. It's wireless charging compatible. It has a non-slip finish, which I would say is pretty on par. Provides scratch resistance for your iPhone. Raised camera cutout so it protects your camera when you place it down on flat surfaces. Easy to install, flexible polymer. And one other cool thing about Moshi that a lot of other manufacturers don't offer is it has a limited lifetime warranty. And to make sure you can take advantage of that when you purchase the product, go out to moshi.com/register, and then on the back of the product here, one way you'll know it's not authentic, but two, it's got a little scratch off section so you can scratch it off and get the special authentication code. That way you can register your product for your limited lifetime warranty, which is important, especially with the case that's really thin like this. So without further ado, let's take it out of the box. So the SuperSkin comes in two different colors. Well, really it comes in one color and then it comes in clear. But the two names are Stealth Black and Crystal Clear. Two guesses which one this is. It's not crystal clear, but it is clear. See, you can see. Pay no attention to what's going on behind the case. It's clear, see-through, and it is flexible, but it's also really thin. Kind of like Ricky Bobby on Talladega Nights, really thin pancakes. Well, this is a really thin case, and it's not un-American to buy it. So a little bit about it. Got the little cutouts over here for your volume up and down and your mute switch. You got the cutout here, which is raised, which keeps your camera nice and safe. And then you've got your easy access ports down here. You got these little ventilated holes for your speakers, and then the opening for the lightning charging port. You can pick one up for $24.95 on Moshi's website, which is pretty on par with this style of case. There's not a whole lot of manufacturers that really make anything that's this thin, so it's kind of cool. The only case I've had like this before is a Peel case, and I will say that I do like this one better. I didn't have a very good experience with that one. This one, pretty good. So let's go ahead and throw it on the phone. And you can see here, pops right on. But it's got a little bit of snap to it, and it's not elastic because it's it's all solid plastic. It's nothing rubberized, nothing that gives or takes or pushes or pulls. It just fits on there kind of like a glove. It'll pop off if you apply some finger pressure to take it off, but otherwise I used it for about close to a week and a half, and I didn't have it pop off once. So I'd say it's pretty well made. And one cool thing, of course, you can see your logo underneath. If you had a clear case, you would be able to see a little bit better, but this is kind of subdued. It matches really well with the space gray iPhone. If you had the other color iPhones, you might want to go ahead with the clear one, just so you're not obscuring the design and the color that's underneath it. Really helps it to pop, especially with the silver and the white. So as you can see here, like we were talking about, it's recessed, easy access on everything. The only two hang-ups that I really have with this case, it does have a pretty good grip. It doesn't really slide around. Of course it will if you put it on a slick surface, because there is no friction, there's no texture to it. But as you can see, when it catches the light, it picks up little surface scratches like the dickens. And that's especially apparent around the edges. It's kind of hard for me to capture it on the light. There we go. You can kind of see. And this is just from floating around, putting it on my desk at work, putting it just normal day-to-day use. But it doesn't really stand out whenever you're carrying it around. And otherwise, it's protecting your phone from these little surface abrasions. So it works and it looks good, but if you look at it up close, you're going to see these little scratches on there. And the other thing I didn't care for is it really picks up bodily oils, residues, and things like that. Of course, this is a dark one, so you're not going to really see the fingerprints. I'd imagine you probably would on the clear one. But I cleaned this off really good with like a lens wipe along with the rest of the phone, just because, make it nice and clean for the review. But you will notice after a couple days it really starts to build up, kind of like on your phone screen. It just picks up those oils and different different things that make it look kind of dirty. So it'll feel a little dingy. So you definitely have to wipe this off every couple of days. Other than that, though, for what it is, I really enjoyed it. There were several times whenever I pulled my phone out or I picked it up and didn't even realize I had a case on it, and I'd been using it for days because it feels so natural. And some people really want to carry their phone around and have that natural experience, the nude factor for not having a case on your phone. I mean, if you're going to buy a $1,000 phone, you want to show it off and you want people to be able to see, well, look at this fine, shiny piece of technology that I own. But at the same time, it's kind of like, I have a $1,000 phone, I want to protect it. So this gives you the best of both worlds. You can have your cake and eat it too. It looks almost just like the back of the phone, other than the fact that you can't see the Apple logo very readily. But it does a great job of giving you that as minimal, no cases feeling possible that you could get. And I think it does a good job. Either way, check them out on Moshi.com. $24.95. Remember, it comes in the stealth black and the crystal clear colors. Other than that, thanks for tuning in. I appreciate you all and your support, all the subscribers. Continue to share, tell your friends, and keep an eye out for new content. I've got this case review. I've got another Moshi case review that I'll have coming out almost simultaneously, and some more products in the future. So, as always, ask questions. Let me know what you think, and have a great day.